What happens when you do kettlebell get-ups consistently, weekly? Today I'm going to share with you the top 8 benefits of the kettlebell get-up and why you should do it, learn it, and do it consistently. Let's jump right into it. Alright, the top benefits of the kettlebell get-up. Let's start with number 1. We are looking at the core strength and stability. With the kettlebell get-up, because you're coming up from the ground, you having to roll up into the get-up. You have to use your core. You have to roll up. It takes some core strength and power as you do the get-up. Core strength and stability, meaning stability. You're stabilizing your core in rotational movement, so you can crunch, you can rotate, you can move your core in a lot of different ways. Okay, that's core strength and stability that you get from the get-up. The next one's going to be improved overall shoulder strength and stability. So the shoulder strength and stability. So with the get-up, you're going to have a kettlebell overhead going through different ranges of movement, ranges of motion through the shoulder joint. All right, so as you're doing the get-up, I'm rolling up. Each time I'm going through it, my shoulder's pulling this get-up, this bow, it's packed. It's going through different ranges of motion. It's strengthening the shoulder stabilizers. It's actually making them so hypertrophy, so some muscle increases as well. And as you do the get-up through different ranges of motion, your shoulders get stronger, they get more stability, stable, and they also help to improve overall, help with some shoulder issues and injuries. I know when I started doing get-ups, I had some shoulder pain on my right side, right here, and after doing get-ups for a consistent period of time, my right shoulder feels stronger, and it feels more stable through each range of motion, no matter what I do. All right, so that's that part. So let's jump into the next thing. Improved full body coordination. All right, this is one of the good ones. So when you're doing get-ups, you're going through a round of different movements. Okay, so you're going through the cycle of the get-up. So you're going through, you have to coordinate. You're going through a lunge, and you're rolling up. So you're going from right to left. You're sweeping through. You're having to coordinate. All this takes coordination. Okay, you get up this way, or you get up the other way. Okay, it takes a lot of coordination through the body, through your mind, so it helps to improve your coordination. Okay, and also full body control. You're able to control your body through different ranges of motion, different planes of motion, better than you would have where other exercise. This is a unique exercise. There's nothing like it because you're going through different planes. You're going through the front plane, frontal plane, turning through a hinge. You're rotating. All right, you're lunging. You have to control your body in different ranges of motion. And that's going to equate to better coordination and control in life, in sports, and whatever you're doing, because you can control your body. You have better coordination. And you know how to move through these different planes of movement. Okay, so next one's going to be improved balance. Again, that goes along with that. Improved balance and proprioception. So you're going to improve your balance because, like I said, you're going through all these different ranges of motion. Okay, you're going up, around, you're having to sweep through. All this takes a lot of balance and practice, and it improves your balance. And then your proprioception, which is where you are in space, you know where you are as you move through these movements. Okay, you know that as you do the movement, you're improving your range, your proprioception and your balance. And what happens when you get older? Your balance decreases. That's an important thing. Okay? It's important to practice and train your balance. And so this is important too, and that's just one of the benefits of the get-up. And it does train your balance. And you can count on that to train your balance and get you stronger or improve balance overall. Okay. So next one's going to be improved hip mobility and stability. Okay, so you're going to improve your hip mobility because, again, you're doing the get-up. You're having to roll through these movements. You're having to hinge down. Again, hip, down here. You're having to do a lunge. You're going through all these different ranges of motion with the hip and different demands on the hip so that your hip open up. One of my favorite exercises with the get-up is to just hold the bell here to sink into it. Opens up the hip here. Really helps to increase that mobility in your hip. All right, so that's hip mobility and stability because, again, you're going to have a kettlebell. You're going to be doing a get-up, okay? sure with the, and as you get better at, you're gonna go into a stronger kettlebell as well. But as you do the get up, you're getting better and better. The hip mobility, your hip stability is increasing because you're having to drive. This is one of the main parts here is the lunge. The drive up from the get up is a lunge here. Having to drive up with that bell shooting that weight all the way down to your hip. So therefore your hip gets stronger and you increase your overall hip stability and mobility. All right, let's go to the next one. So we got increased overall strength and power. This one, increased overall strength and power. This is one of my favorite ones because everyone should be getting stronger and more powerful because again, as you age, you lose the strength, you lose the power. So as you're doing this, you want to remember that while you're doing the get up, you're getting stronger. Even if you start with a light bell, a small bell. My first bell was a 16 kilo bell right here. This exact bell, I started with this, my first kettlebell. I started with that. I got stronger. I built up to the next bell, a 24 kilo bell. And now the 32 kilo bell, and you build, you get stronger. And meanwhile, you're building stronger overall strength in your total body. Abs, glutes, hips, core, everything. And shoulders and power. Because your body can go through those ranges of motion and you're able to build on that strength, and therefore you have a more powerful base to build on. All right, and then that's one of my favorite ones. Okay, so improve strength and stability. And it helps you better, again, be stronger and do things in life better, in sports better, in any physical activity you're doing, because you can go through the ranges of motion, you can go through all those different planes of movement, the planes, the movement, the twist, the rotation, the hinging, and you get stronger through all of those. All right, so that's one of the huge benefits. All right, the last one here is again, that's going to lead to increases in strength. And strength leads to increases in muscle size, which is hypertrophy. Because you're doing the get up, and the main thing part of the get up is slow is better. The slower you go, the harder it is, the more benefit you're going to get because you're under a longer time under tension through the entire get up movement. All right, so the slower you go, the more you get, and once you put your body under more time under tension with the load, with the kettlebell, with the weight, you're going to gain increases over time. That's why it's doing consistently. Kettlebell get ups, what happens you do kettlebell get ups consistently, weekly, you gain this benefit, which is increases in strength and muscle size, which is hypertrophy, because of that time under tension. And you're going to keep getting stronger, you're going to keep getting better. You're going to start with the lighter bell, you're going to start with the small bell, and you're going to increase and get better and better and better. Meanwhile, everything else is getting stronger. Your core, your glutes, your quads, your legs, your shoulder rotator cuffs, everything, because you can go through all these movements with a heavier load, and you progress and you get stronger. And again, more muscle comes along with that. All right, so last one's going to be, to sum up all of these, it's going to lead to reduction in injuries because you're going to be stronger. You're going to be able to move better. When you're stronger and you're able to move better, you can go through all these different planes of movement with the load, and then you continue to increase that load, get stronger through different movement patterns. You're going to decrease injuries. All right, you're going to decrease, especially as you get older. You want to make sure you're resilient, you're strong, you're powerful, and you can reduce those injuries that may be coming up, or that maybe some, people as you get older experience more of. So it's important to train for the sport of life. Train to be able to do what you want to do. Train to be able to feel great as you get older. I mean, we're all aging, we're all getting older, but you can get better as you get older. Doesn't mean you decrease, you can increase, you can get better, you can get stronger, you can get fitter. And the kettlebell get up is one of my favorite tools that I use regularly, consistently, daily almost, to do that, to get stronger, to get fitter, and to build on top of all my other kettlebell movements. This is my foundation, along with the swing. It's the get up, and I love it. So this is what it's fun to make this video, so you know the benefits of the kettlebell get up, and you can start to apply them to your training once you learn how to do it correctly. All right, so one thing I want to comment right here is I have how to do the get up from A to B to C, all the steps you can check that video out right here after this. You can how to learn it, how to do it correctly, how to do it safely, so you can learn it pain-free, injury-free, and you can start enjoying all these many benefits of the kettlebell get up for yourself. So check that video out here. And before I forget, I want to add in a workout that I have. It involves different kettlebell exercises. It's a 10-minute workout, absolutely free. I made that so if you're short on time, you want to do a kettlebell workout, you have 10 minutes, you can get it in. There's no excuses. There's no reason why you can't get your workout in. Grab that, or KB10 in the comments right here, and I'll shoot that over to you. My full body 10-minute kettlebell workout. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video where you're going to learn how to do the get up, all the steps, and you're going to do it correctly and safely, and you can enjoy these benefits. Thanks for watching this video. Keep training strong, keep getting after it. Learn how to do the get up, enjoy the benefits, get strong, get better, and enjoy the process. Train strong.